Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Hope you have a great day and thank you very much for joining. We're gonna play through the demo of Dwarven Forge today. Let's see our first impression. It's gonna be a blind run through. The game's gonna release on the third quarter of 2026. And the description says, master the depths in Dwarven Forge. Use your Fireball-Flinging Lantern to clear paths and mine rare ores. Incrementally upgrade your digging power, node yields, and forging skills to craft and sell legendary weapons. Descend, optimize, and unlock the secrets of the ancient mountain. From a technical point of view, as you always start with these, the game itself has only a very limited settings menu. The audio is playing in the correct audio channel if you set it in the Windows settings. And there are no graphic settings, so you are stuck in this cut-off view on a widescreen monitor. Well, I cannot show you the widescreen, I mean, I'm gonna always show widescreen. And here we are in the game with a pickaxe and a lantern. The game itself also has no frame limiter, so it currently runs at 300 frames per second. Well, yeah, it just maxes out your GPU. And also I couldn't reduce the frames generated through my graphic cards, which is real weird. Okay, we can press E on everything, select a travel depths. Oh, I already went down, okay. Can jump quite a lot. The left click is mining. I don't know how to shoot, so I have to swap to shoot. Okay. Holding left click to mine. And I can extract whenever I want. Okay, very good. So the card is to go down. The anvil smiths. We need gold. We do not have gold. Some forge. Alright. Actually, we can... What do I have to click? Spacebar. Okay, I have to press spacebar to generate one... Or to get from one ore to one... But I have to press E again, not escape. Okay. Now we can forge a sword, probably? No. It's another different material. Didn't I just craft those? Probably I need to... Okay, yes, I need to gather them. Requires lantern level 5, okay. Now I can craft it with spacebar. And now what? I've crafted a sword. Lantern level 2, fire, and go down in another path. Yeah, I do not know what I just crafted. What was the use of crafting that? Can craft these things. Do they give me gold? Is this basically what I'm selling? Maybe it is. Let's try to go down the right side. 100% monsters, 100% ores. Okay, select the depths. Swap to fire and burn the slime. Range is very limited. Do they take damage or do they get something? I am confused. So the green bar on the left, man, they just spawned in me. Okay, thank you. Did I... Probably got nothing. Right? No, I got something. No, I still have 30 gold. Yeah, I do not know what this crafting does here. Copper bar. Yeah, we created a copper bar and now we can craft a sword. Do I get money now? To craft a sword. Yes, okay, so crafting swords is converted to money. And I can, they are auto sold, so I don't have to sell them myself. So both sides seem to be the same. Okay. Thing is that this slime still can do damage when they jump at me somehow. My lantern is empty. I cannot loot anymore. Can I hit them? No. Huh. That. And a slime spawned again in my face. Out of stamina. Okay, so I'm not losing life, I'm losing stamina. Okay, so far not very successful. That's fine. Now we have to find a use case for gold. Like we keep generating gold here. So the lantern auto refills, okay. So probably somebody just need to progress a little bit deeper into the mountain. Yeah, what? Out of stamina already. Oh, I can continue and do the same mission again with clicking, okay. So I collected 2 slimes. Okay, so I was wrong about basically everything so far, very good. Can line up 5 to craft. But we can't do anything else. Yeah. And we generate money again. Okay, I found the campfire, where I can level up 4 gold. Finally. Increase mining power by 1. I do not see the amount of gold I have, and you don't see it, but the screen doesn't really fit on the white screen. One more slime spawn. Why do I need slimes? Weapon sell value. Yeah, so weapon sell value I think is the best that we could have. Okay. Okay, having a hard time jumping here. Killing some slimes. Don't have enough firepower for 1 more slime kill. Jumping is somewhat awkward in this game. And I think I actually have not a huge reason to actually go back at all. Like usually type of games you kind of want to update every round, but doesn't seem to be the case in this game. Eh. Lantern ran out of power. Okay. So I think I'm supposed to let this run while I'm going down to mine. So I get like this, every time I go down, I do one of the fill up every single task. So it runs while I'm digging. Yeah, where I can go? Yeah, it's getting hard to move around here. I wanted to return. Press some random buttons. Okay, so now again I'm gonna line up this 4. Gonna grab what I have. And we're gonna send them down the anvil. And the theory could go down again. But now we can do stuff here. These all spawn by 1. Okay, so we can already go into iron deposits. Lantern fuel. This costs monsters slime to upgrade. So the mining costs gold, and the weapon costs monster drops to progress. Okay. Stamina after monster kill. Okay, cool. So far the controls are very awkward, I have to say. As usual, it can just be me that has struggled a little bit. Like the jumping and the shooting at monsters, the weapon swap feels all kind of very clunky, I have to say. But I'm sure I'm gonna get used to it. I cannot mine anymore. I cannot use my pickaxe anymore. I do not know what just happened. Okay. Yeah, I do not know what I want. So the green ones are things that I can afford. I really don't want more slimes, honestly. They're kind of very annoying. I would like to have less slimes. Okay. Can go down the right side. No, can't go up. Can I shoot the slime somehow? And now I cannot mine again anymore. Yeah, I kind of lose the ability to mine at some point. After killing slimes or something. I do not know why that is. So I kind of have to like first mine and then kill the slimes, otherwise it bugs out. Okay. Maybe it is when I get hit I kind of lose the ability to mine, so maybe I need to take care to not get hit. Now I cannot mine again anymore. So mining is over. Yeah, I do not know exactly what's stopping me. Now I cannot press any buttons anymore. Okay, I cannot mine and I cannot kill. Okay. Not sure when I get lantern level 2. So more fuel is probably the way to go for now, and kind of want more ores, but it's very expensive. Yeah, faster mining doesn't really help me right now. So this is maxed, okay. It dodged. Yeah, it's kind of easier to get slimes than ores. Okay, I'm out of everything. Continue, okay. I wanted to actually go up, but it's fine. Let's gather some more resources. Do the slimes actually even hit me? I feel like they just take a little bit of stamina, but I'm actually not sure anymore if maybe misinterpreted the animation. Yeah, so they just drain stamina, okay. So I got that one right, okay. Crafting. Fire damage. No, I think we're already one-shotting them. So we probably just need fuel for now. Yeah, increase the ores that can spawn. Kinda needed to click several times for it to register. So going... Oh, slimes drop one more ball on kills. That's very useful. Of course, tin and iron... Oh, tin costs only 75. That's actually only like 8 bars that we need. So we could actually try to go for tin next. So this will create 12 gold per item, okay. Yeah, this will give us enough to buy the tin. So maybe get no more different materials. Should have enough. Yeah, okay, that should be all. Let's see if... Oh, now I can go down and there will be tin and copper. Also 2 slime variations, okay. Oh. Let's farm a little bit more. Okay, slime spawning directly in my face again. Very pleasant. Again. And I cannot mine anymore. Okay. Then that should be it. So getting... Oh, I need copper to craft the other material. That is my bad. Mess this one up. Let's actually go down and to the first 100-meter area and get some more copper. I think right now we need 4 copper. One more. Okay, we can go. Of course, since we're here, we can also farm the rest, but... Yeah. Actually, I have a lot of endurance now. Return. So I have to make sure that I craft the best material I can. Okay. We can craft copper swords now. Which give us a 42 gold, so really a lot more gold. Okay. Still have only 11 slimes, although... This guy wait till it's done. Even though the... Yeah, actually we shouldn't. Increase wisp fire rate. I don't know what wisp fire is. This also costs gold. When the fireball hits a monster, fire another one in a random direction from the monster. In a random direction, though the chance for that to hit is kinda 0. Okay, thank you. Let us increase the fire damage by now and the slime drop rates. Fenrir damage. Yeah, let's... No, I should not have. That was not good. That's not what I needed. Okay, so clicking notes somehow has a weird delay sometimes. Yeah, not taking the best decisions right now. That should be fine. There's always a slime spawning right in me, so I cannot dodge them. And I cannot mine anymore. So let's go for about 10 swords that I can craft. Okay, can't hit anymore. See if we can shoot something. So probably what happens is that my stamina, the digging requires stamina. And while walking does not require stamina, so I can walk around forever. But I cannot do any action anymore because the action itself would require stamina. No, I kind of hit it somehow. How did I hit it? So I actually have to run into a slime to end the run. Okay. Understood. Of course, we go for the good material only. One more run. Now we have a lot more copper than we have tin. We have tin up here. And out of stamina, okay. Okay, here we get lots of tin, very good. And out of stamina. Okay, definitely need more stamina. Yeah, we don't have enough bars right now to make any meaningful upgrades. So let's wait till this is done. Which is now. Can craft 8 swords, okay. So 320 gold, roughly. Okay. And now we can upgrade. We can unlock iron deposits. So far. Oh, spawn faster by 10%. I thought I unlock iron deposits. So increases also can spawn by 1 means the ore that's depicted, I guess. Okay. Maybe the mining time also gets more useful now. Right, yes, and stamina from killing monsters is useful. Progress speed is pretty useless, I guess. So still only tin and ore, okay. Now more damage is actually very useful because more damage means less stamina used. I didn't think about that. Killing monsters gives me stamina, so shooting them might be a good idea. Okay, we are out of everything. I do not remember my inventory, so I have no idea how much we can craft. Only 4. So let's go down right away. I need definitely a lot more tin and not copper. So we need roughly 5 more tin. Oh, I ran to a slime. Yes, return. Didn't I craft something before? Oh, my bad, probably. Okay, everything should be processing something now. Why did it fly up? That's annoying. Too much copper, not enough tin here. But luckily it spawns. Okay, kill some monsters for more stamina. No, was not enough. Can I mine now? Yeah, not really. So 2 more tins and we can go. But we don't see any tin. Okay, have something here. Cannot loot anymore. And there's no tin around anymore. Okay, return. Didn't I craft bars before I went down? Where has it gone to? I feel like I'm getting scammed here. Probably I put them on the anvil already produced them, turned them to gold. That's what happened probably. Okay. Lots of gold, let's see what we can do. Hammer teeth honing, increase author can spawn. So is this for iron ore now? Or is the next? Because this also looks like tin. I don't see a visual difference. So we got more tin for now. More. Let's also increase the damage by 1 so we can maybe one-shot the green slimes. I hope it will work. I don't want to run the fireball. More fuel. Yeah, okay. And monster stamina from monsters. Seems good. Okay. Let's continue down. No, I can go down. Okay, no, it was actually the other color. Okay. So now we should have. I don't know what we should have. Iron, I hope. But I cannot find any iron so far. Stamina is empty. Let's kill some monsters, see if we can find the other resource node. But honestly, I do not see it at all. So the 33% spawn chance seem to be a fake. Lantern is about to be empty as well. Yeah, I see nothing anywhere. Where's my card? Not sure what happened there. So this needs only... So it's more of this brown... So this tone, but with this pink things, gives me this bar. Okay. Yeah, I would have loved to find some new material. Should give me a lot more money. Bronze bar. Bronze sword. 160 gold. Or 168, I guess. I don't need to wait here. I could actually walk. Oh, actually, I got the lantern level 2, I guess. I do not know where I see my lantern level, but now I have a fiery companion. Cool. That's fun. Oh, that's my fire wisp. That is a fire wisp. How do I want to increase it? Yeah, I think sidekicks are always fun. So let's increase the sidekick instead of our money production. And hope we include something. Oh, there's a 5% drop chance. Yeah, that's really not much. But it showed 33%. Probably I looked at the slimes. No? Hello? So if I click the card, it resets the level. So I could just reset until I actually see the good ore. Oh, the fire wisp auto-killed stuff. No, that is very pleasant. So we can just continue till we see our iron ore. We see some up there. So can the wisp auto-fire the entire time, or does it also take fuel? It doesn't seem to take fuel, honestly. So I could just camp here forever and farm slimes until infinity because they spawn forever and it doesn't consume ammunition. Did I get that one? Oh, I cannot jump. Man. Really, it looks like I could. I'm not sure why anyone ever would do this. We don't see any iron. Let's reset. No iron. Reset. There is some iron. And of course also the killing things through wisps also gives me more stamina, I guess. Okay, we might have enough iron ore now. Absolutely no tin, okay. We craft all of it. Let's see how much money we get. 2 iron bars, craft 2 iron swords, and it gives us 90. That's a lot. Well, more than twice. So next will be steel, probably. Can I drop items from my inventory? Because I really do not need copper anymore. I need only iron. The rest is a waste of time. Yeah, so wisp damage is exactly what we want. Wisp fire rate. So let's see for iron. So we spawn more ores in general, and the distribution is set by the level. Okay. So there is actually no point in going with higher tiers if you don't have finished the lower tiers first. So mine faster probably is useless because it still requires the same amount. So I need a strong pickaxe at some point. Okay, where's my wisp upgrades? So it's very awkward with the to navigate through here. Yeah, this is sacred gold. That's fine. So I don't know if fireball also means from my wisp, so we'll actually try it. Stamina, of course, we want. Best upgrade ever. No fuel, I don't think we ever need again, because we just let our wisp kill everything. Let's actually get some 5 tin ore so we are done and try to never mine this type of things again. Which actually doesn't work at all. This is, yeah, not very efficient. Okay. Okay, one more. Okay, 99. Should give us some money. No iron here, we reset. There's iron in the top left and bottom right as well. Very good. So how do I go anywhere? Slimes everywhere. Okay, like this. Got them. Kinda always mines the wrong mineral. Okay, find our way through here to there. There's nothing here. Let's reset. Okay, return. Should give us 900 money or something, which would be good. And a lot more here as well. Let's go down right away, because it's gonna take a while to process. Which we're gonna use to farm more iron. Not much here, not much here, not much here, not much here. Where is it? Here we have some iron at least, okay. Oh. Little left, okay. That should be fine. Didn't I craft more? Always feel like I'm getting scammed in this game. Okay. Let's wait till it's done. Okay, so majority is done. Think we can click coal now. Yes, we can click coal, but I do not think that this actually increases the coal rate. I think it increases only ore spawn rate, kind of. So that being said, probably, since I cannot go deeper levels, this probably increase the mining power for now. And probably I need to unlock, to click this to unlock the next level actually. This might be the case. Weapon cell value is actually very good. Should have gone this for this one a lot earlier. Stamina per kill. Okay, more slimes. So is there any other deeper level? Doesn't seem to be the case. We see only the 3. So probably we will not reach coal in the demo. Let's look if we can find steel. No, so we reset. Like I should say iron, not steel. Steel requires coal, which we do not have. Oh man. Yeah, 5% spawn rate is not very much. No, here we have 1. Pick it up, please. Need 1 copper. Actually, let's go for 2 copper. So grab this thing. So many slimes. Yeah, I really regret upgrading the slime spawn rate. It's really annoying. Yeah, farming iron is really annoying. The spawn rate is just too little. So maybe it is not meant to be. So maybe let's just farm whatever and reset more often. Okay. Yeah, jumping is very awkward in this game. I can't get used to it. Okay. Okay, maybe that's enough for now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 11 of these. Okay. Close to missing 3 copper now. It's actually funny to miss copper. We have equal amount top of copper and tin again. And I don't see anything else here. No iron whatsoever. 666 of everything. Yeah, let's go. Good enough. Three, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This is producing. Let's take a zip. Very nice. Let's go. And produce 10 more swords. Yeah, so going down while it's crafting seems to be a little bit weird. So actually the production time is kind of useful in the end. Sell value, and then the process unlocks new stuff, more sell value. This again is just speed. This is already maxed by when it's spawned. Now that is interesting. It's spawned maxed. Okay. Not sure what this is all about. So let's go for our wisp fire rate. Really enjoy this little guy. And some speed here. And some lantern things here. Cool, cool. This is empty. This is done. Oh, I unlock new levels. Okay. So now we can go. So now this has a lot more iron spawn rate and monster spawn rate. So it spawns a bad type of things. Okay, cool. Oh, glad to see that we can progress deeper in the demo. Okay, I can't see monsters down here because of the inventory bar appearing. That doesn't want to go away. Oh, one of this type of monsters gets our first battering. Man. Yeah, it keeps hitting the wrong rock, so I have a hard time mining the ones that I actually want. There are many rocks up here, but I don't have much stamina left. Also have no lantern fuel left. Bet. So do we have now 20 times 90 to 180. No, 1,800 gold already. That's 1,800 gold we already have. Banked in our inventory. Very good. Batwing. Okay, this probably is enough. Because this will take half a year to process. Okay. Yeah, holding space there is very slow. So we go down again, because this time actually it takes, again, a long time to mine. Let's get some tin, but less copper with us. Okay. Very cool. And out of stamina again. The game really wants you to kill stuff for stamina, which is kind of fine. Personally, I would prefer a different weapon though. That's of course is a very minor wish, nothing important. Okay, 2 more tin. Okay, but we are out of stamina. Yeah, I kinda wish you could quit the run where you are standing, because running away because you're out of stamina is kinda awkward. Return. Should be enough. Again, only 8 crafted. Like, am I missing something? I crafted more than 8, didn't I? Yeah, I crafted 20. Why do I have only 8? Done. What am I missing? Is it like full after 8? No, it's not. I do not know what's happening. I feel like if I go down while it's crafting, I'm missing resources. Which is a very non-pleasant feeling, I have to say. So, probably gonna wait up here until everything's done, I guess. And the last sword. Yeah, produce a lot more gold now, thanks to our upgrades, which of course are the most important upgrades. So, do we have more sell values somewhere? Unlock source lighting, 10% chance to trigger Chainlightning on ore nodes. Chainlightning! Thanks Idle Cup for making every incremental game dev to implement Chainlightning. And Necromancer build, I guess. Okay, but I don't want to spend too much gold down here now. I want to get more ores to spawn. So there is nothing beyond these. Okay. When a fireball hits a monster, yeah, that was a random direction thingy. And more lantern. Okay. I wonder if we can unlock the next level as well in the demo. I don't know. I have to say the copper is really more annoying than anything right now, because I would like to get rid of my inventory of it. So having it in the levels feels a little bit unnecessary. Because you really do not need it, like, you kind of try to avoid hitting it now. The copper and tin, I have to say. That was the Chainlightning, that did kinda nothing. Okay, cool. Yeah, auto stamina. I have to reset. So it feels like doing very shallow runs and resetting quick is honestly a lot better than running around long and running out of stamina. But that being said, I also not keeping an eye on stamina bar at all, so it probably could be improved by gameplay. Skill issue as always. Yeah, auto stamina. One more tin. Okay. Let's summon Chainlightning. Auto stamina. Probably also 31 4 and 4 should be good. Let's craft this actually first. Turbo click! No, we don't go down because then we get scammed again. So we put 31 onto the grill. Let's see how much we get out. Actually, I have to test if you actually lose resources, so that you, my viewers, actually know that if you should go down or not. But hopefully, of course, if it's a bug, then the devs just have plenty of time to fix it. It also would be totally fine. So we got 31 out of 31 bars, exactly what you would expect. So there is no shenanigans with counters going on. And we get exactly the amount of queue times we would expect. Now I find it quite good that the queue time is kind of infinite. So I think in theory it is meant that you go down, farm a lot, go up and line up a big queue. And when you go up, you first buy upgrades, then queue up the next, and then go down again, so to speak. That's what you would expect. Which is a very fine gameplay loop. Like, it's a little bit different than the usual incremental runs, but I kinda like this, that if you do some things in parallel. Yeah, I honestly don't know. We probably do not need anything. So we just click stuff. Nothing for slime balls, because I do not kill enough slime balls to afford anything. That's fine. So when you press up or down, it moves your screen. So if your mouse is somewhere close to something and you press up, it kind of has weird effects sometimes. Like, how do I get here now? So sometimes kind of navigating this is awkward because you kind of cannot get to the right side node because it's covered by the text and you cannot make it go away. But if you click right side, it kind of is sometimes like this, right? I jumped from here to right side, but then when I move the mouse, it kind of jumps kind of back. It's a little bit awkward sometimes. This is the jumping you've seen. Yeah, with the Chainlightning will stop farming my copper. I don't want to have copper in the inventory if I can avoid it. Bed spawned in my behind. Okay, out of stamina, let's shoot some slimes and go again. So I would like to again get something around 30 iron, so I can put them all to the grill and then see if I get less bars out. Like in the end, I kind of would like to know if I'm paranoid or if it's actually a bug in the game. No. Oh, what is the phrase so far? Okay, out of stamina, put some slimes, if I could see them behind the inventory bar. Some bats as well, even though I'm not sure why I'm shooting bats. So far I did not use the resource, I think, but that's because I did not really progress too much. Okay, 22 is probably enough. Let's return. Put all of them on the grill and go down right away. So we would expect 21 bars. Let's see how many we get. Oh man, please jump. There's a lot of endurance this one slime. Okay. No, there was one iron ore hidden behind them, but I don't want to risk picking up a copper ore, because it would annoy me again. Actually, no, there's a border of the level, so we cannot go deeper. Of course, ores spawning out in the level mean less ores spawning inside the level, which is a little bit unfortunate. 6. It stopped at 6. From our... Yeah, so definitely if you put so the fire just stops when you go down and scams you. So don't leave your fire unattended. Probably it's a good hint in general. Don't leave fires unattended. Don't leave your forge. Otherwise it will stop working and all your materials go into the abyss. I'm pretty sure that's something no dwarf would ever accept. Like resources just disappearing. So, but yeah, I was right, so the game scammed me out of my resources. That's unfortunate. So we now have to sit and wait until the queues are actually done. And then we can try to figure out what we do with our bat wings. Also, can I get the dog? No. Because lantern... I do not know what lantern level 5 means. That's the issue. Like, there's no skill called lantern. This is all like called gas and stuff. Fire, shrapnel and everything. More gas. Like, yeah, so I don't know what this actually means. So let's max this. Let's max the ores out, I guess, for now. More stamina is actually very useful. And more of this fireball, random fireball thingy, so our bat kills more automatic. Okay. So I guess we will not unlock a deeper depths. It seems to be the end of the demo, Like, we played for 1 hour, that's plenty. Very good demo. I generally like demos with a duration of roughly 1 hour. I think that's a very good time for a demo. Like, there can be demos where you can continue a little bit longer, but without any, like, progression, just like to finish some things, like to see more ridiculous builds or such things. It's also fine. But, you know, just the core playthrough, 1 hour is really, really good. And for generally, I really like that releasing demos is still very popular and you're not in this pre-release, alpha, whatever bullshit that bigger games do. So I really like this format a lot more, where you can test a demo, see if you like the game or not, then buy it or not, depending on the result of your playtest, you know. But of course, you still will expect some, like, the demo is some sort of testing as well, of course. Like, this still is not, like, we still have bugs, of course, in the demo. But it's fine. So I actually could have counted how much iron ore I need for the next meaningful upgrade. And actually, since you need to wait till everything is finished, there's also not too much of a point to fully grind everything. I need a 1 copper from somewhere. Kinda annoying. Needing this 1 copper. Ruining my entire day. I'm on lantern mode. Chicken wings, bat wings. No endurance left. Let's go up. So I kind of would expect to be able to find coal somewhere at some point. I'm not entirely sure if I'm supposed to. Now we wait. So, talking about graphics and animation and everything, I kinda like this simplistic animations, this bit styles, but where it's very clear what you're doing. Now, for this game specifically, it's like, for me, not very clear what is the current equipped item looking at the mannequin here. Like, am I currently in pickaxe mode or lantern mode? Like, it's not very clear which item he's actually using. So I do not like this swapping from left to right too much. I would prefer, if you have this type of animation, that you have left click and right click and do have to swap weapons all the time. Now, probably they improved it for like a Mac version where you have only 1 mouse button, so then I would understand. But for me as a PC player, it's a little bit unfortunate solution. It's like it's not obvious from the graphics what is going on, so to speak. That being said, the animation itself, they're kind of cute enough with the X-Wing, pickaxe swing, and the dwarf running around and the jumping. The jumping itself doesn't have much of an animation, you just go up in the air basically. I don't see much more. But yeah. The music's non-offensive, running in the background the entire time. You heard it now the entire playthrough. Like, I didn't get annoyed from it, which is usually good. If you hear the same song for 1 hour, usually you get annoyed, but this is somewhat okay. So it's long enough to not be too repeatable and not too... Yeah, it's not too much in the foreground. It's enough in the background to be non-offensive. That's very good. Then from the colors, they are a little bit weird, I have to say. Like, for example, as said, if I go to here, the iron ore has the orange, like this terracotta background, the same color as this material. Again, I could call it like copper and bronze and iron and steel, but there's actually no real name. Like, there's nothing written. What is this? It's a brown bar. Brown bar of soap, black bar of soap. Black bar of soap needs brown chewing gum with mints in it to farm. Because of course the idea that this is, and that you're crafting swords and stuff. The entire idea is of course that you're in a mountain dwarf, which gives it a setting, but there's actually no real... Like, if you look at this heap, does anything remember our soap bars? Not really. Again, it requires lantern, not sure what lantern level 5 is. Like, this type of things are not very, you know... This cards and fires could use some text above or below it, what it actually is, before you walk onto it. Like, you know, this type of things would be kinda nicer, I feel like. If you would be a little bit clearer what's going on. Now, of course, as an experienced gamer, as I am, 1,000 years basically as old as a dwarf, when it comes to this type of thing, I of course understand what's going on. but if I would now imagine, for example, like my parents playing a fun little game in between, I think they will be somewhat lost quite easily. Because again, like you have like different icon colors and sorts and stuff, but it's like not... Like, for example, it had me guess, like, does increase ores that can spawn by 1, does it mean ores in general, or does it mean specifically coal ore? Because the node is called Coal Abundance. Right, can I show it? It's called Coal Abundance, but it increases all ore spawn rate, right? Or wrong? Like, do we know? We have Fenrir damage, as well, like, better bark, increased Fenrir damage, but what is a Fenrir? Like, these type of things are just very, very unclear in this game. And this lack of information, jumping around UI, like screens not really fitting, all of these small details add kinda up. Like here, I just clicked this several times before it actually accepted a click. I do not know why this was the case. Let's go for more stamina. So, yeah. So some things are just not very well explained in this game. Also, you cannot scroll by holding a mouse button. No, you can right click, okay. And the entire game is left click only, except this menu where you can hold right click to navigate. Why not left click? So these small details feel like a little bit... I don't know how to call it. Like, I could call it, of course, AI development, but that's not right, because I've seen plenty, in my years as a software developer, plenty of examples where, like, programming the index for the tab keys is a lot of work in the end and stuff, so I kinda understand that humans do this stuff as well. But I feel like this requires... Yeah, I don't know what it requires. But it feels like you can get lost in this game if you don't know before what you're doing. You kinda... can get lost in it. The same as if you mine this thing, the mined block has the same... Like this one. Looks the same as an unmined block. There's no change in graphics. So it's not, again, not very clear what is going on. So I would like it more if the graphics would be more self-explanatory. Like even for the slimes. When the first time I killed a slime, the green blob was flying towards me and I lost endurance. You don't see the endurance below me, sorry. No, you don't see endurance because it's outside of the screen because of the graphics settings. Sorry, chat. So on the bottom left, you have a UI which shows you stuff, and you cannot see it because there is no graphic settings in the game. So I cannot show you what it looks like, but it tells you how many slime boards and Fenrir wings you have. So you have an inventory for these things extra. And also tells you to swap and use left click to press things. But I have to say, even the animation for the mouse, the graphic for the mouse, is not very clear. So... yeah, so I think if someone that has no experience with games plays this game, he will be lost. Or, yeah, will be lost is too much, can get lost. Like, it's always a little bit random, where one person gets lost, what one understands, what not. Something clear for one person will be less clear for others. And also, like here, like which iron I'm hitting is not very straightforward visible. There's no highlighting, for example, like you could highlight the ore you're about to mine. These type of things would be nice to see in this type of game. For example, right now it's also not very clear what to do to get the coal. So I see the black muffin here, but to produce the silver soap. But again, the black soap is produced by the terracotta muffin, but the black muffin produces the silver soap. So and also to press spacebar here, it's like the random key randomly pressed, but you cannot press the button. Like you cannot click it. So it's not clear that you have to press spacebar. And here you don't press spacebar, you press E. Here's of course written E. So here you see it, which is good. Also, I should craft some terracotta bar. I should stop calling it bronze, because it's not written bronze, right? So this type of things are just, yeah, not very clear in the game what's all of it is about. And this is, I feel like, a little bit of a shame in this type of game. Because it is, of course, a very simple game. Where you can, like, enjoy this progress and upgrade, but if you, like, do not understand the UI, you kinda can get The game can get unreasonably difficult if you don't understand what's going on. Then you might kind of progress a lot slower than you are intended to. That's this type of things. Yeah, mining power doesn't do anything anymore because we are kind of one-shotting everything. This is all maxed. And this is 405. So let's go for this last point. So we have the right side completely finished. We don't have to ever look at it again. And now we go for Pot of Fire. And again, here it says increases fire damage. But does this also account for our wisp? And of course, what a wisp is, again, is not described in the game. No one knows what a wisp is until you randomly click the one lantern there. So yeah. So from this UI point of view, it's very unclear. Like I still have no idea how to get lantern level 5. I don't know how to unlock the next area. I don't understand what this left side is supposed to mean. There's just black bars. So yeah, so for me, definitely the left-click, right-click situation should be improved, and the... Also that I ran out of stamina is kinda also kinda hard to see. You will see it yourself in the bottom left. Sadly I cannot show you, as I said, because of the screen size. But usually when I run out of stamina, I see only when the click doesn't do anything anymore. So I'm not seeing too much. Lots of fireballs, lots of slimes. So in theory there is some minigame going on where I can shoot slimes to continue to get more resources. Which of course will increase my efficiency by a lot. Also like the range of the pickaxe is not clear. So I do not know like when it's actually targeted or not. How much do I have? 33. Yeah, it's a turn. It's long enough because again we have to stay here while cooking, which is also not said anywhere, by the way, that you have to stay here while cooking the black soap bars. Like I feel like, for example, the amount of items can be shown always, so that you know when to go and pick them up if you do other things in between here. In this current implementation, what did just happen? It made a weird noise somehow. Okay, time to forge. Also, like this one I cannot click. I need to press spacebar. Also, a forge all, get all button would be very useful for this game because you like kind of click a lot, and there's no difficulty or anything, or like it doesn't improve the experience by clicking every item individually. There's nothing added, so to speak. Of course, in some games there is the incremental node to improve this type of UI, which then also would be fine if you unlock the total collection later. That would be fine. Because it would feel like a meaningful update. But that's not what's going on currently. Like here, for example, for the animal, it would be good to see the queue, like maybe a stack from top. So it always goes down by one, so you know when it's finished. So you don't have to like wait for it to stop, but actually know before when it's gonna stop. Would be good. So yeah, so just a lot of small UI upgrades. Now still we have this Fenrir damage, and I still don't know what a Fenrir is. Like Fenrir of course is a bat, but do I have a Fenrir? Oh, Fenrir is a dog. I unlock at level 5 lantern. Right. So I do not know what level 5 lantern is, but when I unlock it I get the dog. Right. Okay. Plus faster processing. Eh. Right. So it's called better bark, because bark is for the dog. Yes, that makes sense. So am I level 5 yet? Oh, it did something? I think it did something. I might have unlocked the dog chat. Gonna pet the dog. Oh, I also unlocked the next best tub. Because I don't know what this is supposed to be. It looks like a best tub on wheels. And we can get iron and coal. Finally, we are free of the copper and... So I need to find one single copper. Okay. I actually forgot I need to mine coal. Probably for coal, the damage upgrade actually makes sense. So I would guess I need it in a 1-to-1 ratio. I ran off stamina return. Yes, I want to mine 1 copper. So let's see how much do we need for the silver soap. So it's 2 coals and 1 iron. Okay. So the ratio is very much in our favor. Okay. Go down to the copper area, get 1 copper and get out. Perfect. So we can get rid of our last copper and make some bronze. Wrong button. Hey. So let's see how much we actually get for steel. For a steel sword. 475. Yes, that is a lot. That's a lot of gold. Okay. We actually can already buy items for that amount of gold. Very cool. 22 bat wings for the fender damage by 1 increase. Okay. Now, I also don't know which upgrade actually unlocked the next areas. It would have been really, really nice to know. I would have loved to get 475 gold per sword before I maxed out the coal deposits. But it was not clear from the UI, so we did not. So this is a critique for onto the game from me. So of course the gameplay loop is kind of, as you imagine, like if you like this type of mini games, type of mining, incremental mining games, this is of course the gameplay loop you would expect. With a little bit awkward jumping, but the rest is actually fine. The auto kill from dog and bat are kind of enjoyable. That you have some protectors running around for you. Need to find coal. Getting more iron doesn't do anything for us. And there is no coal whatsoever. Reset the level. Here we have some coal. No, my coal ran away and then said I got bit by a bat. No. So the random fireballs are only from shot fireballs from Lantern, not from the wisp fireballs. I do know how much coal I have, so I kinda didn't guess if I have to return or not. Because again, missing the UI, knowing how much coal I have. So yeah, so very basic things really are missing in this UI. We have 12 coal, so we can produce 6 swords. Yeah, actually, just producing iron swords might be faster at this point. Because we get so much iron in this area. So the coal might just be a bonus, actually. So let's just mine iron until we are out of stamina, and then we hopefully can die. Yeah, not being able to die here is even more annoying, because now I have to jump up to the cart to get out of the level, or find a bed to jump into. And resetting a run by dying is also a little bit weird. So I would have preferred if you could just exit at any point in time. Okay, let's start half of the crafting already. And now we start the second half of the crafting. Wait till it's done. Lots of gold. Okay. And now we go and sell... no, we'll go and buy. It's selling automatically. Let's go for the lantern. Maybe it unlocks the last area as well. We don't know. Because, of course, ideally we'll still get an area with more coal. Because we need twice the amount of coal than we need. Also, we cannot go for chainlightning because there is no copper anymore that we accidentally mine now. So we can mine only good stuff, which is what we want. Not unlocked yet. So let's just run around and see if we can find any coal. While taking the iron wizards that we see. Okay. So 2 swords so far, this is not very much. Fenrir will mine Batwings on his own, we don't need to watch for that. Even though I feel like they drop more Batwings when I shoot them manually. So I'm not sure if this is actually the case. But it feels like it. No, I want to jump. Let me up. Six silver swords. No coal. Okay, here we have coal. So as this game has no map generation, and this is why you always spawn on these fixed maps. Which I don't know. I would have preferred this in a more like infinite map type of situation where you can just run one direction forever. So it would have been a little bit more fun. But it of course doesn't change the gameplay much. It would be like a minor improvement for probably a lot of work. So this one I understand. Shoot a little bit. Get rid of bats. Can I get this coal? I actually can. Interesting. Through the wall. Okay. Okay, probably enough. Let's return. Let's again craft half of these. Then we start some sword processing. And now we do the rest. Okay. Okay, we are done, I think. Yes. As soon as the queues are empty, we are done. Get all the iron bar. And craft the last 24 swords. Okay. Yeah, what is this noise when I walk here? I think it's a noise means that the ironing, that the sword creating process is finished. Not entirely sure though. 5,000, man, what does this cost? More fenrir damage, so it can kill more bats. Let's do the cheaper upgrades first, I guess. Let's go for more chainlightning. Next. It goes up to level 29. That's a lot of chainlightning that you can invest into. I think I need the lightning damage next time, so it goes to 5 damage. That would be probably pretty good. No. No deeper mines yet. There's coal, so we stay. Include the bed. Lots of coal down here, perfect. Oh, so there's a coal behind it. Yes, there was a coal behind it. Continue. Mine more coal. No coal down here. Okay, my coal fell down. Very nice. Man, what is this bat invasion? There's so many bat wings. I can open the KFC with bats instead of chickens. Climb failed. Lots of coal spawned. I don't know. We have 23. Yeah, that's good enough. Good enough. So that's already 4,000 right here. Well, 4,750, close to 5k. Okay. Let's see if I gathered the noise was me randomly gathering materials. I just got 2 copper. No, 2 iron from where? That is confusing. Where are the resources on the ground here? I could have also crafted a steel sword. It was... Ah no, I couldn't. Never mind. Of course, it needs 2 coal. Huh. Where are the resources on the map? That's weird. Yeah, let's go for the Chainlightning. Lightning mining damage increased, yes. Okay. Okay, let's go for some fast ore progression. So it looked like a lot of Chainlightning damage here right now. Like if my Chainlightning can like one-shot iron, I can just connect everything. That would be lovely. 7 is not enough. Okay, crap. Press return. Oh, no, yeah, okay. I cannot put it in the oven, go down again. Unfortunate. So we have to wait until this is done. Let's still upgrade since we're here. Okay, didn't get random items this time. More damage. Okay, damage is maxed. No coal. Okay, we'll have to restart the level right away. There's not enough coal. Restart. Okay, there's 1 coal at least. Or 2. Okay. No coal. Some coal. Nice. 4. Need some beds. No coal down here. So check the other side. Okay, failed to jump. See nothing. some coal here. No, that's my jump. No, there's enough stamina for the rest of the coal. Okay. Do I have 26? That's actually plenty. That is plenty of soap melting. Wrong button. And picked up a random iron ingot. Maybe that's my upgrade somewhere, that if I smell something I get something extra out of it. I just didn't read them. Might be the case. This one might be on me, I do not know. Okay. It would be good if it would have displayed a number instead of a bar, so you know how many are still in the queue. Okay, Chainlightning. This needs like infinite money to fully upgrade. And this one kinda as well. Yeah. So... will I ever upgrade the deeper level is a question, basically. So kinda... yeah, the thing is that the upgrades don't really increase my run speed anymore. Because like 90% of the run speed is just jumping and everything. So it really doesn't change anything. Currently only wondering if my Chainlightning kind of redrains my stamina bar faster. So you see, I'm still getting rid of resources from somewhere. Yeah, hard to say if it takes more stamina for the Chainlightning. I would guess not. Would be weird if it did. Six is not enough. This is 13 swords. We want more like 100. No coal down here. So for 100 swords we need 200 coal. We have 30. But yeah, spawning faster, running to beds faster seem to be better in general. Do not jump around so much on one level. So if you decide for one side, you just go for the side and that's it. Then you just die. And respawn. Oh, stacks is 100 actually, okay. Failed to jump. $45 coal. So of course we could test if the inventory is actually limited. Or what happens when it's actually full. So as far as it looks, I actually will get a third stack of iron before I get the coal stack. But of course, with spawn rates, farming iron is actually faster than farming coal. No coal. No coal. No, some coal. Still not great, but at least something. Some coal hidden behind. Okay. More chicken wings. Oh, where my dog went to. Probably stuck somewhere. Okay. I did jump down here again. Yeah, let's fill it up with iron, so we get see what happens if all stacks are full. It will not be long from now. Also, usually in this type of games you have more multipliers, like ore return multiplier, or like for more efficient mining, or also more ore mined, like better pickaxe or something. So far the multipliers are missing completely. Of course, might be restricted in the demo, it might come later. Because of course for more advanced materials there needs to be a gameplay change in the loop, like it shouldn't be the same all the time. Right? And I think you will not get more complex refining processes. So you need more complex mining processes. 2 more coal, then we are full. Coal is full. And I don't see another coal on the map. There's a coal. And I just cannot pick it up. Okay. Good to know. Then of course time to return. Picking up a lot of stuff on the exit, of course. Holding paper is actually quite fast. Because the speed increases the longer you hold. So you don't have to press spacebar 200 times, that's at least a relief. I think that would have ruined my day to some degree. Nice green shake. You can also hold E to get it, but this is not increasing in speed. Okay. So let's start crafting 30 first. Hope this is roughly my last run, man. How much more is it, man? That takes forever. There's still so much left to do. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I can buy a speed increase. We have some money, but I think we're out of upgrades, yes. So we have only the lantern and the... So, Hot of Fire and Chainlightning. That's all we can upgrade so far. It's only chance for Chainlightning, not the damage. Yeah, that was all the updates we could have gotten from that one. Okay. But again, I cannot go down because then it will cancel my queues and it steal my resources. Still so much more to go. Yeah, at this point I would have wished for an auto crafter. There's a skill tree, but there isn't one. It's fine. $4,000 for the next upgrade, and here it's 17,000 for level 7 out of 10. It will get more and more expensive. So I think that concludes my first impression of a Dwarven Forge. Now, there are many games like this, of course, but it still has some unique twist with the lantern and the jumping. While this forging metals is so far well used, what I like a lot is the companions, like the dog and the Fenris, the dog, and the, what was it called, Wisp, the fiery companion. I would have wished the dog would follow me around in the main base as well. Oh, we're actually done. Huge. This is a quite simple upgrade increments, so to speak. So it's kind of like always, there are not many variations, so it's all just increase by 1, increase chance by 10, more or less. So there is not too much variation in the different tiers of upgrades, which can be good, which can be bad. This is depending on everyone's taste. We have Chainlightning, which is good. So I guess there will be more mining methods coming, like Chainlightning, maybe some explosions, maybe some companions that can also mine, and all these things. So I will hope they will improve the UI a little bit, so a little bit more clear what I'm doing there. And then it will be released in a few months, and maybe see you then. Thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed the review. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye. Have a good one.